Howdy YouTubers, this is Redneck Duelist talking about the March 2013 ban list. Got people saying that Fire Fist, Mermails, Spellbooks. A couple people are saying One Day of Peace, Sangon or Sangan, whatever it is. I will agree with these people. I would love to see Sangun out of the running. As soon as you get that thing out, somebody gets it removed off the field in any way, shape, or form, and it goes to the graveyard. I mean, what are you going to do? They automatically get a card that could be the game changer for their deck. Whether it be Tour Guide, Rescue Rabbit, what have you. They get that card. Spellbooks. I do not see them as a deck that takes a whole lot of skill. I mean, all you have to do is basically follow the combo. Get out your spellbooks, or get your spellbooks in hand, I apologize, and then play your Divine Judgment spellbook, whatever it is. Give me just a second here. Oh, I was right, it was Divine Judgment of the spellbooks. You play that, start playing your spellbooks. At the end of the turn, you have all your spellbooks that you need for next turn in your hand already. So unless the other person has a card destruction, they're screwed for next turn. Because you're not going to be able to lay down enough traps to counter everything. And not everybody's going to have a deck built just to counter spellbooks. It is a ridiculously overpowered deck. I'm not saying it is the most overpowered. In my belief, I would say Dark World would probably be one of the most overpowered. It's very consistent. It really is. I hear people are saying that elemental heroes, the fusions with the super polymerization, that those need to be hit. And to those people, I completely disagree. I think that is a stupid decision. These things have been around since GX. They've surpassed 5Ds. They're going to surpass Zexal. It's just one of the decks that's going to stick around, and people need to understand it. You got people saying that 6 Samurais, which is one of the decks I actually run, are going to be getting an extra Xian. Now, I don't use Xian. I think he's an overrated card. I think it's a card that everybody bases their 6 Samurai deck around. I find it to be pointless. If you have a very well-built deck, and you have Shogun Xian, that is all you need. Him on the field, Stardust on the field first turn, and a trap in the back. They can only play one trap. You can stop it. One spell or trap. You can stop it. Okay? Not only that, but you've got Stardust. They try to do something else, you have him on the field. I'm not saying that, a lot of these decks can't counter something like that, but at the same time, they're not going to be able to keep up with the 6 Samurai speed. With the fact that the Samurais are supposed to be getting an extra Searcher, that would be 3 smoke signals. That is ridiculous. We already have 2 smoke signals, plus reinforcement of the army. With adding another one, we'll have any cards we need in our hand first turn. And if you have ever played or played against 6 Samurais, you know that once that combo starts, unless they stop the very first card, it's over. You will get anything you want out, and there's nothing they can do. Now, it's the same if somebody's using Insectors. That is probably one of the more overpowered cards, or decks, I should say. It is easy to go up against, don't get me wrong, but if you're not expecting them, you're done. They can destroy anything they want. They can do whatever they want. And with their bounce back abilities from the grave and everything, it's just a no-brainer that they can do this. Dino Rabbit, Dino Rabbit, Dino Rabbit. I will be so glad if they put Rabbit down to 1. Rescue Rabbit is so overpowered. You cannot affect Valorum because he tributes himself to banish himself, and that way he can go on ahead and get 2 more monsters out. If they get this out on the first turn and then they get their freaking Logia or Dulka, what are you going to do? You can't try to activate anything to destroy him. You'd have to have 2 cards, one for the one that he's going to negate, because you know he will, and then hope that he doesn't have a back row, because if he has a back row, he could stop your second one too. And then with the new overlay regeneration and all that other stuff that's out, they can just keep putting on XYZ materials on him. That deck right there can stop almost everything. The freaking macro rabbits and dino rabbits, it's ridiculous. And a lot of people are whining about 1 Day of Peace. I would like to see that card be down to 1. I really would. Everybody's saying that it might. I'd love to see it. Just for the fact that Exodia decks are a pain in the keister. They play 1 Day apiece, then they'll put down their Mad Reloader. You're going to attack, or they'll put down Sangan. Another good reason why that card will be banned. They have so many searchers. I can safely say I would love to see that deck just cascade into the darkness here. I'm not seeing, as far as anything else, I'm pretty sure that we covered most of the ones that I would like to see. As far as like the XYZs and stuff, they really need to focus on not how hard it is to get, to get the XYZ, but how simple it is. Because they're thinking that it's a really hard thing, and it's not. With nowadays decks and these combos, one of the decks that I think will soon be at the top of everything, again, is Dragonity. And I know what y'all are thinking. Dragonity is not a big deck, but if you follow this combo, you will get Red Eyes Darkness Metal Dragon, Photon Bouncer, Stardust, on top of your Dragon Ravine, and you'll have a nice amount of cards in the grave to start summoning again next turn. All you gotta do is have Phalanx in your hand or whatever, or Dragon's Ravine. Because then you can search him out and just start going from there. And it doesn't matter if you don't have Red Eyes Darkness Metal Dragon in your hand, because you're going to make a level 6 XYZ. It's Atom something or other. It's one of the heretics. ATUM. Yeah. Heretic Dragon King of Atom. Once per turn, you can detach 1 XYZ material from this card, special summon 1 Dragon-type monster from your deck, and make its attack and defense 0. Okay, all well and dandy. So you do that. You have Blackwing in there. Just that one. Just that single Zephyr, I believe is his name. Zephyros. I apologize. Anyway, have him out there. Yeah, that'll be your normal summon. Or you could just send that one to the grave for Dragon Ravine. Either which way, you're going to end up tributing him some way or another, and he's going to be in the grave. Bring your Red Eyes Metal Dragon back to your hand with him. Pop him down over one of your other Dragonities, because you're going to use Zephyros for a Synchro monster. Anyway, go ahead and pop that over one of your Dragonities. Now you have a Red Eyes Metal Dragon and a level 6 XYZ, or rank 6, I mean. It's ridiculously overpowered on the fact that if they go first and they do this, on your turn, they can negate any effect you do. You can't destroy anything. If you try to play Tour Guide or anything like that, you take 1,000 damage automatically. Not including if they have a back row. It's ridiculous. And they can keep this up every turn. Second turn, they'll have 2 Blue Eyes White Dragons on the field. Get rid of both of them for Overlord. Then they can start destroying stuff to bring it back with Red Eyes Metal Dragon. It's just ridiculous. It's truly ridiculous. But I will say that whoever thought of that combo, I give credit to. That is a very, very elaborate combo. But it always has the same result. And you'll know what deck you're playing against. And you'll know this deck. If you play against it and they have Photon Bouncer, Red Eyes Darkness Metal Dragon, and Stardust Dragon out on their field on the first turn, you know what deck I'm talking about. It ain't going to make you feel too good either. They can stop anything you want. Or anything you want to do. Got a lot of people saying that so many people use Six Samurai, and to be honest, I have hardly seen anybody use Six Samurai. Everybody is now focusing on the Harpies Ladies deck, which it's alright in my opinion. I wouldn't use it just because I don't like the way their combo goes. It's just how I am. It's my playstyle and I won't do it. Other than that, I really don't see anything that I feel is worth really talking about. If you liked the video, or if you liked anything about this video at all, feel free to go ahead and click like down there at the bottom. Subscribe if you want. I will be trying to do videos at least every other day. Not really sure. Lastly, I do apologize for the noise that is in the background. My brother has his friend over, and my sisters are in the room right beside me playing on the Wii. So, anyway, I appreciate y'all watching the video. Go ahead and hit like, subscribe, do what